Today, let's talk about Gmail. It will be getting an update. Maybe you've seen the pop up when you go to open Gmail regularly that says this is going to update in the next week. Today, I want to tour you around in what it looks like now so you recognize where things are and what it's going to look like when that change is forced. This is Gmail. It's one of the first things I open when I get to school and I open my browser and I'm looking at information. Over here, we've got the sidebar where you can compose, can check your inbox, put things in, see the folders, put things in folders, look at what's read and unread, give it a star if it's important, manage, select several things and put them in a folder or trash or report them as spam or archive it or any of the things that we normally do within Gmail as we know it. Now, when Gmail changes, it's going to look a little different. We can get to that now by clicking through that pop-up message that you may get or by going over here to the gear, which is all the settings, and try out the new Gmail for various domains all over the place. Ours should be getting it, according to the message, sometime in the next week. When it does that, you'll notice it's a little stylized. Everything looks a little cleaner. They've rearranged some things. They've got a couple of new features. They've got some other interactions we haven't used before. Mostly what I notice is that everything is all curvy. And that's just in this how they wanted to stylize it this time. It looks a little more modern to me. We've also got this G Suite symbol up here that we didn't have before, but really everything's still there. If you want to select multiple emails and move them places, you can select them. You've still got these options up here. A couple of new ones, however. We recognize this, that we could select everything. We've got the archive possibility. We can report it as spam like we saw before. We can delete it just like we saw before. It's still a trash can, does the same thing. We can mark these as read if we want to list them that way. We can also snooze them. This is going to take them and you can snooze it until the time that you choose. I don't want to look at this until tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to look at this till the weekend. I can pick a specific date and time, and that just gets some of these things that I know I want to deal with, but that are not urgent. I don't want to see it right now. You can snooze it until a time that you set, which I think could be kind of handy. That's not something I've done before in regular Gmail, but it's something I intend to use. Next to that's a folder. If you want to move it to a specific folder and put it all in whatever category, you can go down here and create a new folder for specific things. Everything's divided up by year and by what topic they were on and what grade the person was in that sent it to me. It just depends on what I needed to do. We can add a label to it if you organize things with labels. You can also go over here to the three little dots and get to some other features as well. Okay, that's basically what we've done before. Now, down here, notice when I selected these, they turn blue and the check marks get to be blacker and we're sure that we've selected them. If you have somebody who sends you an attachment, like this document that one of my students sent me, it shows up down here. We can tell what kind of a document it is and the title. And we've got choices right in that email for what we want to do with it. We don't have to go all the way back up to the top. We can mark it as unread, we can snooze it, we can delete it, we can archive it, all the things that we could do up here at the top. Only we can do it right here, one by one, if we want to. We also have the opportunity, if we hover over that person's name, we can add them to contacts if they're not already in there, which is handy. If we ever want to email that contact again, we've already got them in contacts. It works very seamlessly. We can email them from right here. We can add something to the calendar and schedule an event. We can send them a message. We could also start a video call. That was something we wanted to do. And that happens right here as you hover over that person. Okay, that's new. That is not how that used to work, but that's what it looks like right now. And so we have some other options that we haven't had. Google has also said that they're updating some of the security features so that we don't get some of those spam messages through the filters, and we're able to be a little more protected as those things begin to happen. We've also got over here in the sidebar some connections we did not have before. We can get straight to Google Calendar and set appointments and look at things as it loads from right here. Maybe this is an email that says we got a meeting. I know I saw one of those. Here's a presentation. I can put it on the schedule right here. I don't have to open anything else. I don't have to get out another device. You can do it from right within this. I can also see hour by hour what I may have going on that day. Under that, we have Google Keep, which if you've watched me at all, you know how much I enjoy Google Keep. We can add to our notes right here. Maybe one of these emails makes me think of something I need to put on a to-do list. Maybe I need to set a reminder, and I'm going to do that in Keep. I can again integrate that and do it right here from within the sidebar. You can also go to tasks from right here. This gives you another place to keep track of things. Just like it says, keep track of important things you need to get done all in one place. This was a feature in old Gmail that was kind of buried, and they've brought it a little more to the forefront. And so you can go through their tutorial about it if you've never used it before. You can set your tasks. Do you have anything? What is it you need to get done today? And you can put those tasks here in Gmail where you're going to be anyway and keep track of those tasks. We're going to play with this in class coming up, but you can see how you want to sort them, if you want to rename the list, delete the completed tasks or not. If we've got anything we need to add. And so we've got tasks. And realize all three of these are over here in the sidebar that we can add to. We can also get other add-ons, which are features that enhance the performance and the capabilities of our mail experience. If you get into something more technical, you can click on that plus and you can see what all of these do. For more information about downloading from the marketplace, you want to see my video about downloading extensions. It works the same way. And you can have it do some very specialized things depending on what you need it to do. Looks like another video to me, but there's the possibilities, the beginnings of those possibilities if you need Gmail to do something a little more specific and more technical. And so this is what new inbox is going to look like. You have all the same stuff. It's in a few different places. It's going to show you exactly what it is you're hovering over and give you some more options, let you add people to contacts from right here. And you're going to keep all of the organizational schema that you had before. If you had folders and you click on that button to update to new Gmail, you're going to still have those folders. You still have the opportunity to do all the things that you were going to do in Gmail. It just looks a little more up to date. It's supposed to be a little more secure, and it's the update. If you're interested in more information, you can go to the blog that Google does and look for an article called Stay Composed. There's a quick rundown of everything that was new in Gmail. This came out in April as they were coming out with this. We didn't get it pushed to our domain until September, where we are now. But here's an overview of all the things that Google says you should be able to do. It may give you some more information. I hope this video has been helpful, and I hope you enjoy the new inbox.